What's good, YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to use the grapple blade. Just so you boys know, this information is coming from the #1 best grapple blade user in the world, so anything you see here should not be fact checked because it is facts coming from me. I'm gonna start out by showing you what not to do when using the grapple blade. If you see a nigga building a box around himself, just pull out your pickaxe, dog. Don't be like me. How did I not do it? The grapple blade does like 0 damage to structure, so when you meet a player that knows what he's doing, he's gonna build a box around himself and just edit on your ass because you're gonna be trying to destroy his wall with the grapple blade and you'll be doing no damage. So what you do wanna do is pull out your pickaxe. But that doesn't mean when someone builds, you have to put away your grapple blade. You see, when people build, they wanna build in one of 2 ways. Either they wanna build a box around themselves, that's when you put away the fucking grapple blade. But if they build upwards, like they're trying to build a fucking tower, grapple up to that bitch. Then you can get on top of them and fucking wreck their shit. And whenever you manage to grapple to the top of their structures, I really recommend that you actually use their heights against them. Use the pushback of a strike with the grapple blade to push them off their own tower. But even then, regardless of that shit, building is a general weakness of the grapple blade. If someone's building 9 times out of 10, if you're me, you're gonna fucking lose that battle. So just be careful when taking your battles against someone who builds and you're using the grapple blade. Just be careful, boys. Otherwise you're gonna get killed. And I don't want y'all coming back to me and blaming me for that shit. And I can already hear some of y'all saying, I don't know if they're builders or not before I fight them, so how am I meant to approach a fight? But you see, that's where this shit starts. You're meant to grapple onto them and pull yourself towards them. Break the distance between you and the enemy player. Don't give them the time to build and you're going to be fine, boys. And when you grapple onto them and you pull yourself to them, make sure you spin in the air. Get in those extra few damage points while you can, and even if they manage to somehow build after that, you're already some HP up. But if the enemy player does not build around himself and you decide to keep using the weapon to kill that player, I suggest looking in the general direction that the player is at. Now I know it looks like the blade is swinging around, so you really don't need to focus too much on aim, but this blade will screw you if you're not careful. How am I not hitting him? You gotta be making sure that you look in that direction, otherwise you're not going to hit and you're gonna get shotgunned. And it's really not at all a fun experience when you think you're about to enter gunfights if you manage to hit this guy one more time and you swing around and it looks like you should hit and you just don't hit him and you end up dying. He's dead, he's gonna kill me. All this to say, boys, don't use the fucking grapple blade, it's ass.